I feel like, cause as soon as you see a recording of a My Team online game for me start in the second quarter, that means that this fucker, hold these park moves, bitch. That means that this fucker was pissing me off so much that I needed to turn on the recorder and go complete tryhard.
And boom goes the dynamite.
But I feel like the first seeds of My Team Online are actually the hard. Hold this fucking cross, oh my god. In case you haven't noticed, this is the Ruby Devin Harris. I think he's probably one of the most underrated point guards that are in the game right now. One of my favorite that I've used so far personally, and I've used quite a bit. I've even gotten tired of Steph, but I definitely feel like the first few seasons of My Team Online are the most rage-inducing, just because shit like this that I'm about to do, hold this bitch, that happens with like bronze people. Can't look a halftime shot and not praise the god JR one time, but yeah, yo, this Ruby Devin Harris is just because he has park dribble move. Specifically that pullback shit where you just hold right trigger and then you just pull back on the left stick. That you can spam that for so fucking long. And I do always say the people that are best at park and the people that best at team up are the ones that are good in my team. So if you really get good at these pro stick
and boom goes the dynamite,
then you're really probably just going to start wrecking people, because most people cannot guard that park shit on ball, yo. Find somebody with some park moves in my team and you're just going to abuse. As we get back to me being abused by this guy's team that probably cost the equivalent of a bag of chips, Adot has been the hardest I've ever started my team just for those exact reasons. Look at this shit that he's making. Look at this shit. It's in my first My Team Online vid. Oh, you thought my feelings were safe? Fuck them shits. He's literally just pressing square. He's just pressing square and it's working. And you see that step back shit right there? Oh my god, keep that shit in mind. This silver Marchand Gortat is making Antoine Walker look like a bitch. These are the plays where you know you're fucked. When you get poke outs like that and it bounces perfectly to them just to get a perfect shot. Someone had mentioned this in the comments of one of my last videos. Is it just me, or does it feel like no lead is ever safe? I've come back on somebody when I was down 20 twice in game. I've been up by 10 with 3 minutes left and come back on and somebody beat me by 9 in that same game, which is what, a 19-point swing. Of course, the fourth quarter starts and guess what? We're tied off of the bullshit he's been making. Ben Wallace is an absolute punk bitch. Do not get him off of historic domination. I think he's the least favorite card on my team right now. He just gets hurt. And it's not even like it's just him. Of course, another 3. No, he's fucking up by what? It's not even just him. It's my Ben Wallace. Because I've faced somebody else with Ben Wallace and he has fucked me up too. So my Ben Wallace was specifically made to piss me off. Threes, I've noticed that they fall in spurts. Of course, Ben Wallace is going to get the rebound, but guess what?
You gotta dunk that shit!
You have one job. Like, you aren't meant to do anything at all except what I just tried to make you do, and you couldn't do it. So fuck this card. Honestly, if I could quick sell him, I would. The man that's even protecting the paint. It's Chris Paul's world and he's just living in it. Devin Harris probably was the only really consistent player for me throughout this entire game. Ruby point guard, you can find him honestly for like 30, 40,000. Seriously, give him a look. He's really good in the clutch. Q Rich. That cheese step back shit that I had mentioned, yeah, so it's a 1-point game. I came back. I think I deserve to win the game at this point. Playing lock up on ball, not even scared to off ball, locking this bitch up on ball. No faith in his bag of chips team. Steps back with no effort. He just pressed square. The man pressed one button in a direction and it worked. All I need is one score. I have way more than enough time. All I have to do is make the play, make the right decision. I get the double off the pick. Ben Wallace cuts, and look at this bitch. At that time, I had paused the game because it got really emotional and I needed to collect myself for a minute. And the game still isn't even over. I can still stop him one time, but look at this cheese step back shit. What is that? Is that actually a thing? Is that really a fucking thing? That happened at least 3 to 4 times this game. He just pressed square, stepped back with that quick nasty ass form, and it worked. At this point, all we're doing is hoping for some missed free throws. We send Chris Paul to the line, and thankfully the Emerald version has a lowered free throw. He's going to actually miss one with his fucking stupid rainbow ball. I hated everything about this guy's team. I just hated the fact that the game let him keep up with me. He actually missed the one. I get the rebound. Sadly, I probably should have called timeout, but I found Devin Harris, of course, the GOAT in the corner with the 3.
And boom goes the dynamite.
I have one shot, one steal, one fall, 2 free throws, and he gets the fuck away, runs off like a little fucking piece of shit, and I just... Shit. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm just so washed. I'm so washed. I'm not good at this game anymore. I feel like it's just the first few seeds, because now I'm up to the gold seed. That this was a game that was still in the bronze seed. Actually, I don't know why I had so much problem there, but I'm up to the gold seed now, and just these starting off games, they were so horrible, yo. Some of these teams, some of these people don't give a fuck about your feelings. They will just play any which fucking ways to make sure them get that W. But yeah, yo, I am no longer the kid Clutch. I guess I'm just fucking washed. I'm past my prime, and I probably need to retire, but fuck it.
And I ain't never letting him go. I catch your body for him, so you know he got what I want.